Hi, I'm Mark Strollo, and I'm here to tell you about the Keystone Laredo. I've actually never been more excited about one travel trailer ever. I mean, there's so many features on this travel trailer, it's going to be hard to kind of fit them all in one video. The model that I'm going to show you today is a 291 TG. It's called a 291 because it's 29 feet, and a TG because it's a tailgater model. This is fantastic. This is kind of the newest thing out there and kind of the newest features that are being added to some travel trailers. If you like going to games or you like just having stuff very accessible when you're camping, this is the way to do it. You have a swing-out stove, very, very convenient. So you actually obviously have all your cooking needs are inside, I guess is the best way to explain it, but your microwave and your oven obviously you have inside. But here you have a swing-out stove, you've got tons of storage, and you also have a refrigerator, and you have a sink. So for preparing food, for eating outside, which obviously a lot of us do when we go camping, we eat outside for the most part. Really having this whole outdoor kitchen near where you're going to be eating dinner is very, very handy. It also keeps the interior of your trailer clean and less cluttered when you can kind of put all of your things that you need for cooking in that inside here. So there's storage, you've got the sink, you've got a stove, and a refrigerator. Again, the Laredo is that they kind of refer to it as lightweight luxury. It's a lightweight trailer that even a 31 or a 32 footer you can tow with some sport utility vehicles and a half-ton truck. So it's lightweight because it's laminated on all four sides, and that kind of keeps the weight down. Luxury because there's so many features on it. So I'm going to kind of explain some of them to you. Number one, if we can kind of look down here a little bit, they have a tank flush. So in other words, if you want to clean all of your holding tanks out and your sewer lines out, this tank flush is actually standard on the Laredo. Generally, you will not see this in any travel trailers out there, or it's optional. But what a great feature, and that's built in with the Laredos. It just keeps your tanks clean and also keeps your monitor panel inside acting properly, I guess is the right way to put it. It doesn't get clogged up or anything like that. That's really a great feature. The tires, you have aluminum wheels on here, which are actually standard, generally optional with most travel trailers out there. So very, very high-end looking in terms of resale value, that kind of stuff. You definitely want to have this rather than the metal style wheels that kind of rust and don't look as nice. It also has EcoFlex suspension. Very, very important feature. They all have leaf springs. It depends on how they keep them together. Like the EcoFlex suspension, in between each leaf spring is actually like a rubber grommet. So this is going to kind of bounce down the road with rubber grommets in between it. So it's going to make for a really, really smooth ride. The Laredo comes standard with EcoFlex suspension. Very, very important. Without that, it's actually just leaf springs and metal shackles. So this EcoFlex suspension, extremely important. That's actually standard on the Laredo. So in terms of it being lightweight and traveling down the road very, very easily, that's the Laredo. Again, the aluminum wheels are standard. Outdoor speakers are standard. Great feature. You have your outdoor kitchen. You've got your outdoor speakers. This is camping at its best right here. And the pricing of the Laredos is the most amazing part because you would take a look at a travel trailer like this, very, very luxury. Very much luxury, I guess is the way to put it. Wait till we get inside. There's so many other features. And then to be able to look at the price and say, wow, I can get all of this for such a reasonable price. They do kind of unique, actually. Not many other travel trailers that are out on the market do this, but they're radius steps. So a lot safer than some of the square ones that come out. If you happen to kind of hit your shin on there or something, it's really not going to leave you in stitches, I guess is the best way to put it. But also a lot of electric extra features on the Laredo. You've got electric tongue jack, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got electric stabilizer jacks on the outside. And you also have an electric awning, which is pretty easy. It just you just hit a button and it goes out. Simple as that. Great feature. You don't have to do a whole lot of extra work. So basically, when you get to your campsite, everything is almost electric, which is great. Very few travel trailers that we've ever dealt with make it as easy to set up as the Laredo. Like, for example, when you get to your campsite, you can actually level it or stabilize it just by a touch of a button. You can put the awning out by just a touch of a button. Right. And if you look up front, you can also raise and lower the tongue just by the touch of a button. So when I say lightweight luxury, I mean lightweight luxury. It comes with all the latest gadgets that you can that you can possibly get on a travel trailer. And not only does this raise and lower the tongue, it actually has a light. You know, if you leave to go to your campsite and you don't get there till late at night, you got a bit of a light there that goes up and down. So again, you have electric stabilizer jacks on the four corners, electric tongue jack, and electric awning is all standard.
Right.
Diamond plate is standard. I almost kind of walked right over that, but again, it's not something that you see on travel trailers, a lot of travel trailers. You also have an extra light here too, which is a great feature. Fiberglass laminated sidewalls all the way around, which kind of gives it that lightweight feel. You also have a scare light on the outside here too. So when I say it has all the extra little gadgets, it really has all the extra little gadgets. So extra lights everywhere. When you get to a campground, maybe late at night, this is all lit up. It's got the outdoor kitchen. It just looks beautiful, and it performs beautifully too because it has all these extra little things that you generally just don't have. So just to recap on the outside, some of the unique features that the Laredo offers: electric tongue jack, electric awning, electric stabilizer jacks on the outside. And of course, obviously, your tailgater package here, or your outdoor kitchen package. This obviously speaks for itself. It can make a good camping trip into a great one, and that's the newest thing out there. Again, multiple lights on the outside. You have an outside utility shower here too that also has a light here too. So that's it for the outside, and we'll kind of go on the inside, and I'll show you a bunch of cool stuff. So many neat things on the inside of the Laredo. Just to go over a few. Again, the floor plan is almost the most important thing here. It's a 29-footer with a rear bunk package and the outdoor kitchen. So the front here is your queen island bed, separate. You have real wood doors that separate it instead of a lot of them have the accordion style doors, the less expensive doors. This has the real wood doors. The other neat thing about the Laredo is that the TVs that they use in all of the Laredos are extra large TVs. This is actually a 26-inch TV. Most travel trailers are going to do a 19 or a 20 or a 22. And of course, this will just spin right around, and you can have a mirror on the other side. Or you can use the TV on the back side, rather. So that's a great feature. Again, a little bit bigger TV. They use a 26-inch rather than a much smaller one, and you can appreciate that if you've got kids and you're kind of stuck in the rain. Last thing I want to mention about the bedroom, and I really didn't get to mention this, but it's actually an 80-inch long bed. Almost every travel trailer manufacturer out there is going to use a 76 or a 74-inch bed. So you really have that much extra room in terms of leg room. You want that 80-inch extra bed. If you're shopping for a travel trailer, these extras generally they shouldn't cost you more, and they don't with the Laredo. It's the 80-inch bed. Almost no manufacturer will do that for you. It's a fantastic feature. Again, on the inside, this is true lightweight luxury. This is just, even some of the 29, 30 footers, very, very lightweight. So you can drive them with some of your smaller vehicles or take those longer trips and really not have to worry about it being stressful driving. So some of the interior features are just absolutely awesome. All of the fixtures that you're going to see in a Laredo, this is real metal. This isn't plastic. This isn't entry-level type stuff. This is real metal. Very, very, very big, deep sinks, which is kind of a staple or a standard type of thing with the Laredo. Your cabinetry, I believe it's a lifetime warranty on the cabinetry. It's fantastic. And they also do a shelf in the middle. Again, I mentioned this before, but not a lot of manufacturers are going to put a shelf in the middle. The drawers that are in the Laredo are full extension drawer glides. You know, they're very, very deep drawers with ball bearing drawer glides. And you have a little bit of extra counter space here as well. Home theater system, DVD player, extra large TV, that's all standard. Again, this is kind of like an electronics gurus type of trailer. Electronic stabilizer jacks, electric front jack, electric awning, all standard. Again, you're also going to have a lot of the extra things like that queen bed being 80 inches is a very, very big feature. The U-shaped dinette is a very, very popular option. It's super easy to do. To set this down, all you do is you just pull a little lever. This just kind of pushes right down, and you've got a real, real big bed there. Very unique situation here. This is a queen hide-a-bed, and it's actually an air mattress sofa. What's unique about this one and makes it a little different than a lot of them is that it will give you a ton of storage underneath, as where A lot of manufacturers, they actually store the mattress right inside here. The Laredo, the mattress, the air mattress part of it is stored up here. So you have all this for storage, where you'd be missing that with some of the other styles of air mattresses. And all you have to do to find out, open up the storage area when you look at a travel trailer. If it doesn't have anything in it, you can use it for storage. But this, super, super easy. The actual air mattress has a place to store itself. You don't have to take it out and put it underneath, which gives you more risk for tears and things like that. But the air mattress is actually permanently attached right inside. It's a queen bed. It's awesome. This particular model, you can actually sleep quite a few. You do have the bunk room in the back, and these are two really, really big beds. Another way you can really kind of tell if a travel trailer is very high-end, look at the amount of lights, the amount of cabinets, the amount of windows. In this slide room alone, you actually have 4 lights, one here, one there, and 2 very high-end decorative style lights here. And you have a ton of storage up top. Another great feature that the Laredo has is it actually has shades rather than mini blinds. The mini blinds are kind of like the older style blinds. They look very entry level, and after a while they just kind of wrinkle up and they're hard to clean. But having the actual shades is an awesome feature, and they have that all the way around. Also, another great feature with the Laredo, which is also pretty unique, the windows actually open up on the slide outs. So many travel trailers that are out there, it's just either no windows at all or it's closed off and you can't open it up. You want to have those windows open up. And if you notice here too, you have the jalousie windows. They actually crank right out, so you can open them up in the rain. Very important. It's important to talk about these features because a lot of the manufacturers just don't have them. So if you're looking for a travel trailer, and a lot of them are going to be in that similar price point, and some of them will have electric tongue jacks, some will have electric awning, some will have electric stabilizer jacks or fancy lights and good quality, durable materials. It's important to pick the right one. Now, in the bathroom, very unique features. It's got counter space. Almost all of the Laredos that we have, they're going to have, for some strange reason, they all have counter space. The manufacturer is clearly thinking logically when it builds their designs, their bathrooms, thought they all have counter space. Wooden medicine cabinet. Awful lot of these are built with a plastic medicine cabinet, not very durable at all. And of course, it has the foot flush toilet. Almost every other manufacturer that I've seen or investigated has this the flush mechanism, which is behind here, and you really have to kind of put your hand back there and all that, and it's really not as clean as it could be with a foot flush. So, a great bathroom setup. Now, if you want to get a shot of the back there, just an awesome setup. If you've got kids and you don't want a super, super heavy trailer, the 291 TG Laredo is definitely a good pick. You've got tons of storage back there. You've got multiple beds for the kids. And again, this is a very lightweight trailer. It's not going to weigh a lot. The tough part with this is because it has so many features, so many extras, and it's such a durable trailer, the Laredo is extremely hard to get, especially with that the rear tailgater option, actually, which is standard in this model. But just to kind of sum it up for you, the Laredo brand by Keystone, this specific one being the 291, is what they call it. It's lightweight luxury. It's going to have so many extra features at a price that's comparable to manufacturers or trailers that really don't have any of this stuff. So it's amazing that some of the other trailers actually out there are still in business. I mean, a lot of them are not because they really haven't caught up with the times or have the state of the art or the newest stuff. The Laredo or Keystone is on the cutting edge. It has all these extra things, such as all the things that we mentioned. Of course, you can replay the video and all that, but the best part about it is the pricing. The pricing on the Laredo is absolutely awesome. Payments you can get on them, if you decide you want to finance, you can get them as low as you possibly imagine. And that's actually also pretty easy to do too. Like if you're familiar with the floor plan of the 291 and you're pretty sure you want one, you can do a credit app right over the phone. You can do a deposit over the phone. You can call the dealership and just kind of say, hey, I want a 291. Give me the lowest price you can. You can fill a credit app over the phone, and you'd be surprised where these payments come in. They're not as much at all. But this literally is one of the highest end travel trailers you can get at more of like a midline type of price, and all the extra features are on there, and this company is the one that is actually doing it or being the front runner in terms of all the extras and gadgets and stuff. So just to recap a little bit, I think I'm probably recapping more than once here, but a electric stabilizer jacks, electric tongue jack, electric awning, really very high-end features, bigger TVs, bigger beds. If you're shopping for a travel trailer, go with pretty much the best you can get, and that's the Laredo, and go with all those extra features. I'm Mark Strollo, and if I can help, I'd be glad to. Thank you very much.